All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, or Kakorash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim Wa'akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Another video through the Spirit, your brother Malak from GMS Detroit. All right, this one right here, Esau Edom is not playing with you ninjas. All right, he's not playing with us. They hate you, they hate us, they hate me for real. All right, and despite what these so-called anti-Christians want to say, this is something that we have to deal with in this world. So loving Jesus ain't the answer to everything. There are people who are pulling the strings who are in higher parts of society, all right, purposely oppressing certain peoples on the earth, and we have to deal with these situations every day. And we're just going to see a conversation between an Edomite and a Moabite, what it appears to be, right? And he's giving you their mindset. And now, which the true elites, they don't sit down and do interviews with peons. But this Edomite who's going to be getting interviewed, he has the mindset that most Edomites don't want to openly acknowledge. What he's going to say verbally out his mouth is what most so-called white people think today, but they just don't have the balls to admit it.
But I want you consider, you keep saying your ancestors built this country. You consider that a fact?
Who else built it?
Black people, Native Americans, Chinese people who came and built the railroads.
Do you think none of that could have been
Italian
achieved?
people.
But they're Europeans, aren't they?
Hey, a lot was said. But what with anybody else taking over being in mind, they don't want to become a minority. They don't want to lose their power in the world. So what it goes back to, y'all, they're greedy. Esau is greedy, which is why it says what it says in Obadiah. So they are, they're really kicked up right now about this whole presidential thing. They don't want to lose in their eyes what is their power. So they don't mind mistreating, oppressing, and killing off all the other nationalities of people if it means that they can survive. Because Esau Edom knows deep down in his soul that he's doomed. That's just the spirit he has. And like when you listen to rock songs or popular Edomite music, which I have, right, and I do listen to all kinds of shit, but one of the reoccurring themes, something that I've noticed, they're doomed. Like you look at popular rock bands like Metallica, that song One, for some of you for some of you brothers that listen to more than just gangster rap. What was that line in there? He's like, God, God help me? Why have you? What's that one daggone song? What was that by Papa Roach and them? God, why hast thou forsaken me? Hey, Esau knows he's forsaken. All right. Esau knows that he's doomed. But let me come back before I stray too far off. The fact that Esau is greedy and he doesn't want to give up the power. He wants to rule it all. Obadiah 1. Perfect. Obadiah 1. I'm going to start at 4, y'all. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. All right, so they prop themselves up in the highest positions, the same way that an eagle arches itself and flies the highest out of the predators. Coincidentally, America's animal is the eagle and Edomites. All right. It says, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Esau Edom, once he went into space, 1969, America has begun to crumble. All right, that's what it means, setting his nest in the stars. And also, they like to build, they have the high rises, the skyscrapers. They like to be up high, literally. And spiritually, they try to carry a lofty position. All right, verse 5. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So normally a thief, y'all, when they show up, they only take what they came for. But when the white man shows up, he wants it all. It's either, if I can't have it, nobody can. That is the spirit that Edom has. That's why they're scared of white dispossession. They don't want to lose all of the hard work, bloodshed, slaughter, rape, robbery, and murder. They don't want to lose it. They don't want to lose their influence, but they are losing it and they don't like it. So who's about to become the target? Us. Let me go back to that clip.
Who else built it in the United States? If you were to deport all the
To slow the dispossession. Hey, their women are being passed around. Hey, I'd say white women should get with an Indian, should get with an Arab, should get with a nigga, should get with a Spig. White women are a horse. And they love making babies with everything except their own men, apparently. He doesn't like that. Immigrants, right? Muslims, right? These are all things that are put fear in Edom because it symbols that he's losing his power. They don't like that.
legal immigrants. If you were to think very hard about letting in any Muslims, all of this would slow the rate at which whites are becoming a minority.
Why are you so worried about the white dispossession of America?
Because I want my people to survive. Is that so strange? We don't
And that's actually that's a reasonable.
control.
Let me get that in Sirach. Now that's not strange. No, it is a very reasonable request or reasonable disposition in your mind to want your people to survive and have the best for yourselves. But the problem is that Esau Edom is wicked, so he's not ruling the world in righteousness. He's ruling it in wickedness, with his self-preservation in mind, fucking everybody else over, polluting the planet, polluting space, right? Allowing massive amounts of sin to go out. So that's where that's where he's going on. But it's a very natural thing to prefer your own people above others, which is why when we get back into the power, we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna do it in righteousness. Matter of fact, yeah, that's not. Hey, we the Israelites, we prefer our own, right? Psalm, what did David say? Psalms 137:6. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of Slack, verse 5. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth, if I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Right? So all peoples cares about their own peoples and their own beliefs and their own gods. Now, that Edomite, he just has the balls to say it publicly, but everybody internally feels this way. That's why every nationality, y'all, let's say the son goes out and comes home with a woman that don't look like it. Let a young Indian dude come back with a little black girl. Their parents are gonna be mad. Let a young me, right? Every time I come in the house and it's not a sister, grandma got something to say. Boy, when you gonna get you a sister, right? Or my mom. My mom, she don't be tripping. She just be happy a bitch to want to do right by me halfway. But she be, I would like my grandbabies that look like us, boy. Right? That's everybody, and that's a natural thing. So Esau, he takes full advantage of that. Nepotism, right? Hires his own, keeps you niggas at the bottom, keeps everybody else at the bottom while he's at the top. He has the power to enforce that in the world. We don't. We're at his mercy and wrath. Sirach 15 and where's it at? No. Let me think. 13, 15 through 16? Yeah. Sirach 13, 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly? Or what agreements is there between the hyena and a dog? And what peace between rich and poor? None. Esau cares about his own the same way that all people care about their own. So that sentiment in the world that everyone is equal, everybody should love everybody, that is a false sentiment that the so-called white man put in the world to keep other people out of competition. Meanwhile, they're obsessed with controlling everything, which they do, while all you other idiots just want to love each other and eat tacos together and fucking listen to fucking Drake, while this demon is running the earth into the ground, extracting resources, making animals go extinct, right? Every CEO, CFO you see is a fucking Edomite. That's the bullshit that they teach you. The
China, we don't control.
Inclusion and love in schools while they're dominating the earth. He just has the balls to speak out about it verbally. But this is what all of them damn devils feel. Say I'm lying.
First child born in America. And while I didn't have much possession or didn't much control, I really enjoyed myself. And I think that if you ask a lot of Americans,
and that's the bitch, life ain't about enjoying. That's that simple American went to public school mind. This is thrones, dominions, land, peoples, righteousness. There's more to life than fucking enjoying your childhood. You simple fucks.
they would say that I had a lot to offer this country. You know, according to...
Look at that motherfucker. That motherfucker eating that steak good. While we gotta... Man, stop it, man. Man, we gonna... You think none of that could have been achieved without white people? That's what he was about to say. I already know. Basically, he doesn't give a fudge. None of them do. Why? Because they're Edomites. They do evil. They do villainy. They do slaughter. And they don't care. What term does he call it? A necessary evil. Let me get this. That word villain is hardcore. I know it seems cliche because of cartoons and comics, but that word villain is really fucking a hell of a word, man. A villain, a nigga, use a villain. That's quite the label to throw on somebody, y'all. That's serious business. Let me get, where's that at? Where's that? I believe it's Psalms or something. It's either Psalms or Isaiah. Salakia, y'all. Say this nigga do villainy. Is it one? No, it's two. It's two. I'm not tripping. 32. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Isaiah 32. Yep. Fucking vile. So let's go do this because I just want to look up that word actually. And then I got a whole nother clip. Damn. Got a little bit sidetracked. That's all right. Stick around. Verse 6, it says what? Highlight. It says, for the vile person will speak villainy, and his heart will work iniquity, to practice hypocrisy and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. Wow. Do they not do this? Blasphemy against the Lord and oppress the peoples of the earth. Now, what is that word villainy? All right. Hey, he's the vile one, right? It looks like it's na-ba-la with a ha at the end, right? Senselessness, folly, disgraceful folly, immorality, profane actions, y'all. Contumely disgrace. Esau is a disgrace to the world, the so-called white man. Everything that he does and allows. Everything, the shit you're eating and drinking out of is slowly letting chemicals off into you that's fucking eroding you from the inside out, and you magically develop fucking lymphatic cancer. Come on, man. This guy's a whole fucking demon, and he doesn't care. If this is what he has to do to maintain his world, he's willing to do it. Psalms 58:3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Plain and simple. Liars from birth. The poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Meaning what? They don't care. They bite you with their poison. They destroy your life, your mind, and they don't care. Oh, well, it had to get built somehow. We just killed however hundreds of millions of people and enslaved the rest and broke the minds of your people for centuries to come. We're not the only, you say that's just we're not the only country that had a shady past. Well, you have to pay now. You got to pay now. So it's time to pay. All right. So with all that, that's part one of the video. This is part two. So they don't give a fuck. They gonna do what they gonna do. And who's about to be the target now? Who's about to be the target now, y'all?
This is not a drill.
All right, ladies in South Carolina, especially ladies of color in South Carolina, please watch what this lady is saying. It's just good advice. Hang in there, ladies. Hang in there. We're doing it. We're doing it. And it's bothering them. It's bothering them, but we're doing it. Come on, y'all stay safe. Hang in there. Hang in there. I'm so proud of us. Hang in there.
Last night, a deputy told family that local white supremacist KKK members originating out of Lexington, North Carolina, are planning to attack from now until Inauguration Day. They are plotting against black people, especially black women, because in their eyes, we are easy targets. Please be vigilant. Try not to do anything alone, especially after dark. This is not a hoax or a rumor. The deputy showed paperwork that the police department has. In their words, they're taking their country back. It's really scary, and please take what I am telling you seriously. We have to continue to live, but just be careful and watch your surroundings. This is not a drill.
So it's not a drill. They're dead ass serious. Why? What does this go back to? Hey, faggot vocab, we finna go to Genesis, you fucking cocksucker. Genesis 3 and 15. Why do they feel this hatred towards us? Why have y'all been always oppressing us since we've encountered you? Genesis 3 and 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. What is this referring to? This is being said to the serpent of the garden. His seed would go on to be Cain, right? The spirit that was in the serpent went on to be into Cain. The spirit that was in Cain went on to be the Edomites, Esau and his peoples. The woman referring to Adam's wife. The spirit of, well, not the spirit, Salakia, Adam's descendants went on to be the sons of God, right? You get to Cain and Abel. Cain assassinated Abel, murdered, assassinated him, right? The spirit of Abel came back. The spirit of Cain came back. Who do they come back as? Jacob and Esau, the forefathers of the so-called Esau being the forefathers, the progenitors of the so-called white man, Jacob being the forefathers and the progenitors of the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are at odds biblically due to prophecy. They have always hated us. They have that perpetual hatred. All right. They would like to see us down and out, but prophetically, they're going to be the ones down and out, and for that they hate us. That perpetual hatred, y'all. Ezekiel 35 and 5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So, since Esau has hated us, he wants to exterminate us and wipe us out, do all this, do all that to us. He's going to be the one wiped out. So that Edomite in the beginning, the video, ultimately, everything that they've done, it'll come to no fruition. It'll come to absolutely no avail. Y'all are going to be dispossessed fucking regardless, nigga. Y'all are going to get dispossessed. So, hey, it is what it is. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find this one clip. What was it? The White Manifesto. Where is that at? All right, here we go. Bingo.
But I need y'all to be safe than sorry, okay? Do me a favor. Go to the supermarket today. Try to buy as much perishables as possible for your family for the next couple of weeks. I mean, water, toilet paper, batteries, flashlight, and so on, and canned goods, okay? Because we don't know what's going to happen after the election on Tuesday. I meant to talk to y'all about this right here called White Lives Matter. You know, they're not that creative, so they always got to steal some shit from us, right? And this is their manifesto. And it's about 15 pages long. It tells you know, this manifesto, I went through it, who we are, what we want, what we stand for, how to become an activist, how to become local administrator, and all this other bullshit. How they want to wipe out black people, and how they plan on doing it. It's really laughable, right? And they talk about they're peaceful and all of this, you know, all this other bullshit. But pretty much they want white people to rule the world, and they want this all over the world. And if you don't believe me, if you guys send me your email address, I can send this shit to y'all. It was basically downloaded from one of those white supremacist websites. Somebody infiltrated them and was able to download this. And this is information that y'all need to know, because you over here thinking Mr. Orange Man is a savior, but this is what Mr. Orange Man's followers are planning for you. And we're not ready. We're never ready. Look, I'm still going down. I said it's 15 pages, right? These motherfuckers went wrote a whole fucking, you know, mini series and shit on how to get rid of us. But we over here thinking, you know, we're good, we're comfortable. We have to get ready. I keep telling y'all, in addition to the perishables, right? I need y'all to have enough ammo, you know, enough straps, basically, to protect and defend your family, because they're coming. And they're not hiding anymore. And this group is called White Lives Matter. The irony. Even in hate, these motherfuckers are not creative. This shit is funny to me. But I'm actually waiting, you know. I'm looking forward to this shit. Once and for all, yeah, this is to avenge my ancestors. Let them fucking come. But anyway, I need y'all to be ready. You know, look at this. Make white children some shit. White Lives Matter official. Why is it taboo to love white babies? You know, it's a whole bunch of fucking rhetoric that makes no fucking sense. But black folks, y'all need to get ready, because it's coming, all right? And these are your Trump supporters. You know, that's how they see the world. And it's not just here in America. They're planning this shit on to go worldwide, trying to get rid of black people. Again, I should go live, but I think these, you know, these Zionists who own Instagram, they've restricted my account, so I can't go live, so I can go into detail about this shit. But please, do me a get ready, try to find a way to.
Yep. So, and we're not going to be able to defend against it by way of guns and food. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to deliver his elect. But what this guy's saying is pertinent. You know, this is a situation. Esau's not playing. And no matter what a retarded Christian tells you, this is what while the Edomite soft-spoken Christian, he's the snake that gets sent in to soothe you niggas, while the red dragon demon is in the back ready to bite your fucking face off. All right, that's the reality of the situation. And ultimately, Esau's destined to lose. All right, nevertheless, he is coming. This is how he truly feels. That old head brought it out in the forefront. It reminds me of that one video of where you had that one Edomite talking to those group of black women, telling them, you know, y'all's bodies are basically very valuable, your organs, all stuff like that. And they're just sitting there eating. And he's basically breaking down like, hey, look, we want to completely possess and control y'all. But basically, hey, Esau, he's been made bare, like the scriptures say. His skirt's been lifted. We see you motherfuckers for what you are. You've been found to be wanting. Your kingdom is divided and soon given to Israel. All right. I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakorash. No honors to the elders and apostles, Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim Wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.